Campoli tries to clear it. Burrows, shoots, scores!
Eiserman, blue line chance, scores! Steve Eiserman, Detroit wins!
Round ahead for Burrick. Murray's in. He scores!
Bust! Radio.
Hello, it is great to be back on BUSTradio for our second ever episode. So
Feels
we'd
good.
like to thank everybody for viewing last week's episode. I think we had about 25 views. Most of these people have since asked to be on the show.
Good start.
we appreciate the enthusiasm and hope our fan base continues to grow. First, a little business to take care of. We'd like to send a shout out to Jack Thames in South Carolina for retweeting our post about the radio show, trying to spread our word down in the dirty South. We appreciate that, Jack. Hope you're listening tonight. And another order of business, one of our mainstays on the panel, Spencer Smith.
Hello.
Spencer found himself in a little trouble with the law, so he's got to go down to South America for a couple months, lay low, wait till things cool down.
I will be back, but like Braden said, I will be gone. So I hope the show carries on and I'll be ready to talk soccer when we get back.
I'm just kidding. Of course, he is not in any legal trouble that we know of. But anyway, here we are. We are other panel member, Tommy Diebert.
Hi, folks.
And Andrew Bellamy couldn't make it. He's away on assignment in Regina. But we'll try to do our best without him. First order of business, the hockey lockout.
Great.
Which came down Saturday as the owners and players failed to reach an agreement. So we are locked out for the time being. So just to see what these gentlemen have a thought on. First off, we'll put the over-under on Remembrance Day, November 11th. Do you think we will be playing hockey by that date, Spencer Smith?
I do not. Last week, if you remember, I said there would not be a lockout, so take that for what you will. But now that they are locked out, I think that they're probably going to look at closer to December 1st. I know they don't want to cancel the Winter Classic. That's a big issue on the calendar. So I'm thinking December 1st, earliest at this point.
And Tommy, you said something about cable network contracts.
I did.
play
I
into
did.
this.
I really didn't have a clue what I was talking about. But another point, I mean, if that over-under gives us November, American Thanksgiving, Jimmy hasn't got us the exact date on that yet. But I'd say that's 12 to 15 games. I'd give it an under 12 games. I think that everyone realizes that look what happened last time. We lost a year, and I mean, that's just not a situation I think that we'll find ourselves in again. I think we'll learn from our mistakes. I think that the rallying from the fans and the players and all the efforts that everyone's putting forward to get this on the move, as futile as the fans' input is, to be honest, these petitions are garbage. It's nice to see, but they're useless. But I still think that we're going to learn from our mistakes, and nobody really benefited from 2003-04, whenever the hell it was, and I think we're going to get this done and miss 5 to 10 games here.
I think there's less to debate too, or there's less ground to cover. Like in 04 when they were way apart and they were losing money. I think there's just little numbers at this point.
I heard in 04 they didn't talk again from now until December. They didn't talk once in between this time.
Yeah.
So I think they're a lot closer. There's this is basically what I've heard off TSN, but there's no salary cap that's the big issue. They just need to come a little closer. They're pretty close on the percent of revenue sharing. I think the players want to stay at 57. The owners want 49 or something like that. So
40, yeah.
they just both got to come a little each way, and then hopefully they can get this sorted out, and we can stop talking about this bullshit.
They'll go 50-50
Talk about
eventually.
some real hockey.
But is 50-50 fair? I mean, the owners are exactly that. Their owners, they're the ones taking the risk. Look at the boys down in Phoenix. How many millions did the owners lose? And Gretzky, I suppose he would be considered management, I guess, as a coach.
So do you think they should have more?
I think the owners should get a bigger piece of the
Oh.
pie. I mean, it's a union is definitely necessary here, because whenever you have skilled a skilled workforce, a union is necessary, and I think in this case the union really has something to work towards. But I don't know that sharing things 50-50 is fair.
I just think they'll look at the NBA and NFL, and that's what works for them. So hopefully,
What's the
we're all
situation there?
they're 50-50 as well.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
We're
for
all
right now, they're
hoping.
what the owners want.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and something I was kicking around when we say revenue goes to the owners, it's easy to think that these are just a bunch of monopoly money guys holding their sacks of money, but it's not like they're partying with this partying, that's not what they do. It's not like they're just taking this money and buying another yacht with it. This is going to the organization, so this could potentially lead to a better experience for the fans. Am I right in saying this?
Yeah.
Potentially lower ticket prices,
Absolutely.
a little pushback that way.
They've been working with 43% for the last 6 years to run a whole league. So if
Yeah.
they had 7% more of that revenue, they'd probably lower ticket prices. Hopefully here in Canada, because we get
Yeah.
screwed.
Well, but the thing, I mean, with supply and demand, you've got $11. Go to New York, pay $21, you get a beer and a gold section seat, where just to get into the arena is $80 in Edmonton. So
Yeah.
easily.
I mean, you think about that, and you wonder how the hell are some of these teams making it. But I don't know. Is it
That's an
are
issue
we looking
too,
with
yeah.
a situation of have and have not teams, and
Well, I think that's
and
why they
Alberta
want.
has to pay
That-
Nova Scotia? Is that what we're looking at?
That's
of
the
thing
revenue
here?
sharing,
Yeah.
right?
That's what works in the NFL, and it's the greatest league by far,
most successful, you mean
most successful
profitable.
and
yeah.
greatest.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hell of a league. Hell of
yeah,
a
it
league.
is a hell of a league.
It is.
Hell of a sport.